Hi everyone, it's John here. We recently fitted a DALY Blue Series Smart BMS with active battery balancer into one of the two 60 volt 20 amp hour batteries on our electric scooter. Now, the DALY Blue Series Smart BMS is equipped as standard with a Bluetooth transmitter and receiver module, so you can link it to the app on your mobile phone and control all the functions and parameters of the Smart Blue Series BMS. Now, the only disadvantage with this is that because it's Bluetooth, you have to obviously be within a few meters of the device, in my case the scooter, which means when the scooter's parked in our parking garage and I'm in the house, I can't access the battery information. So today we're going to fit an accessory, a DALY Smart Bluetooth and Wi-Fi module, which plugs into the UART port on the BMS and enables us to connect to both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So with this fitted, I'll be able to connect the Smart BMS to my Wi-Fi router, and wherever I am at home or in the world, I can still access the battery information, control the settings and parameters, and when I'm using the bike and on a ride, I can link via Bluetooth to see what's happening with the battery while I'm using it. So it's the best of all worlds. So today we're going to have a look at how we fit very easily the Wi-Fi module into the Smart Blue Series BMS. So stay with me, take a watch and see how it's all done. The DALY Blue Series Smart BMS with the active battery balancer is fitted into the 60 volt battery down here under the floor in the scooter. So the first thing is we just quickly remove the floorboards, take out the battery, take the case apart with a few screws, and we can get inside and have a look, see about plugging the Wi-Fi module into the UART port on the Blue Series BMS. Now we've got the 60 volt battery on the bench, which we can take apart, have a look inside and fit the Wi-Fi module, which is a very neat little device with its UART connector lead, and this connects into the UART port on your Blue Series or Red Series BMS. It works on all the Smart Series DALY BMSs and enables you then to connect both by Wi-Fi and also Bluetooth. So on the Red K series and Red Smart BMS series, where they don't have the built-in Bluetooth module the same way as the Blue Series BMSs, you will need one of these with the Red Series Smart BMS if you want to connect by Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So there is the device, you can see there. So we're just going to plug this into the UART port and get it checked out. Here we have the cover taken off of the battery pack, the outer plastic cover, and inside is the Blue Series DALY Smart BMS, and over here we've got the UART port, which we have to plug in the Wi-Fi module. So very simple, plug just literally pushes into the UART port, make sure it's home correctly, and that's it. We now have the Wi-Fi module plugged in, so it's just a matter of reassembling the packing back in the BMS and testing it out. So we'll get cracking and see how all that works on the mobile app on my mobile phone. As you can see now, this is looking at the DALY mobile app, and I've gone in to add and discover new devices, and up straight away comes the device DL F7C3E, etc. So now we need to pair that with the app. So we go next step, devices to be added, and we're going to add it to the right router, which is our downstairs garage router. which I'm just going to pick here. Next step. Now it's adding the device. And as you can see, we've done discovery, we've done connecting. We're now configuring the network. Network's configured. We're now binding the device to the DALY app. And now we can save it. It's been added successfully. Right, here we go. So now when we go to our device list, you can see I've renamed 2 of the devices already. One is named as my Fat Bike 48 volt, and I've got my big scooter DALY Red BMS, which has already got the Wi-Fi module attached. And now we've got the new one we've just done. We're going to add that, and that's now added. I can rename that. But first of all, let's have a look at it on the actual screen so we can see, we can access all the functions and features of the battery pack with the new device. And there we have it. On Wi-Fi, it's just popped up. This is the battery pack we're looking at, so we can see we've got the voltage reading 63.4 volts, capacity remaining in the battery pack. As we scroll down, we have got the temperature sensors of the battery, we've got the temperature of the BMS, and we've got all of our 16 battery strings with their individual voltages, the highest pack voltage in red and the lowest pack voltage in blue. And we can see up on the screen here the voltage difference is 0.025 volts between the highest and the lowest. We can now look at active battery balancing, and there's the active battery balancer part of the DALY Smart Blue BMS, which is all built in as standard. So we've got our balance settings there for the active balancer, and the parameter settings where all the things have already been preset, protection parameters, cell characteristics, everything has already been set. So at the moment I've got my discharge switch off because I'm not using the scooter, which effectively disables it. So the battery pack is not able to be powered up until I turn that on, which is a great security and safety feature. And everything else is working. So we've fitted the Wi-Fi module and everything is working perfectly. With the Wi-Fi module plugged in now and already working, as we've checked on the DALY app, we can now get this packed up and tidy back away into the battery box, and then get it plugged into the scooter, and we can see how it all works. Having now got both of our 60 volt 20 amp hour battery packs fitted with the DALY Smart BMSs, one the K Series Red BMS and one the Blue Series Smart BMS, as they're now both connected to the DALY app on Wi-Fi, when we go to the entry screen in the app, it now shows Big Scooter DALY Blue BMS online and the Big Scooter Red BMS online. And when you select the parallel connection, as my batteries, both 60 volt batteries are connected in parallel on my scooter, I select the parallel setting, as you can see, and now on the entry screen it shows the total voltage of both packs, current being drawn if I was obviously riding the scooter, and the power being consumed. So this is excellent. So now I've got my both battery packs, and then if you want to look at the packs individually, you just tap on the appropriate one and it will bring up on the screen the status and all the parameters that you've set for this particular BMS, which is named the Scooter Blue BMS. And if I go back, I can do the same for the K Series Red BMS. Tap on the box, it will bring that up on the screen, and you can see the individual status of that pack. And when you go back again, this is the two packs connected together in parallel with the total voltage status. So that is really good. And I've got another DALY K-Series red BMS on a 48 volt fat bike. So if I tap this box here, it brings up the list of the 3 Wi-Fi connected BMSs, and there you can see 2 of which are connected together so I can get the parallel reading, and this particular one is left separately because I don't want this linked in. So if I tap on that, this is my 48 volt fat bike, which is parked in the garage a little way away, and it will do exactly the same thing. It will bring up the overall status of the battery pack and 48 volt battery in my 48 volt fat bike, showing all the parameters. So if we go back again, the 2 60 volt batteries connected in parallel as we saw before. So that's how the DALY BMS app can control your devices very simply, very easily, and you've got everything you need all within the app to control all your BMSs. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you all.